I was kind of shocked by the Lakers offseason, not really adding any big-time names or any veterans throughout free agency, and they're kind of running this team back and asking to get a lot out of their first-round pick, Dalton Knecht. They lost Taurean Prince to the Milwaukee Bucks. They did bring back D'Angelo Russell. He opted into their player option. Like I said, they drafted Dalton Knecht. They drafted Bronny James as well in the second round, but I just think this Lakers team is no more than a second-round exit at best next year, with teams in the Western Conference just getting that much better, like Minnesota, like Dallas, like Oklahoma City. Then you got to worry about Denver as well. And then like teams like Sacramento got better this offseason. They added DeMar DeRozan and Devin Carter. New Orleans got better. They added DeJounte Murray. The teams at the top are staying the same. Memphis is getting their guys back. I just don't really get the Lakers plan right now, and they did bring in JJ Redick as head coach. So I'm going to try to get LeBron a ring before he retires, but we may have to look into the post-LeBron era to getting a ring in this video. And yeah, maybe Jared Vanderbilt is a big addition because he was hurt all the time last year, but I don't know. I just don't think that this team is going to do much in the Western Conference. I was actually looking at the 2023 draft board the other day and how that draft paid out, and yeah, like Jalen Hood-Schifino went ahead of Cam Whitmore, Jaime Jaquez, and Brandon Podziemski. I'm sure the Lakers would have liked to have that one back. And yeah, like Gabe Vincent was hurt last year. You have Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes. I mean, I just don't really love this team. Like I said, you're asking a lot out of Dalton Knecht. Maybe Max Christie does something this year now that he got $32 million from the Lakers this offseason. And I just don't know if I'm going to get much of an impact from Jalen Hood-Schifino or Bronny James, who will be in the G League as well. I did like Maxwell Lewis, though, a ton coming out of Pepperdine in the 23 draft. I actually thought he was one of the best at finishing at the rim in that class, and I thought that was going to translate. And maybe it does to the NBA level. I mean, could I somehow sneak in and Tyus Jones on this team? I'm recording this before he signs anywhere. That'd be great. Okay, we have 15 guys on the roster. Cam Reddish, you're getting released. I know you can play solid perimeter defense, but if I have a chance to get any one of these guys that can help us this season, I'm going to do it. I mean, maybe Tyus Jones signs with the Lakers. All right, we can only offer him $5 million, so I'm probably not getting him. Probably not getting Fultz. Gary Trent Jr., you want to come here? Nope. Taylor Horton Tucker reunion, not happening. All right, I'm going to sign Lonnie Walker. Could I get him on a 2-year deal? Yes, I can. He is a former Laker as well. Lonnie Walker, when he played for the Lakers, that was in the 2023 season. Wasn't bad, but obviously not a perfect piece whatsoever. But if we do make some trades, that could potentially happen at the deadline. So yeah, let's see how the season starts on the road against Denver. I may have to make a move earlier than I want to this year, but we do have a nice tradable contract in D'Angelo Russell. And I'm not scared to move Austin Reeves. I don't think Austin Reeves was phenomenal last year after the great playoff run he had in 23. I don't think he carried that momentum to its fullest potential where he could have been somebody that was like a legit franchise building block. I think he could be expendable in a deal, but it has to be for a big name coming back. Shout out to Dalton Knecht having a great performance to start off his career. And we just beat the Suns by 37 points. All right, hell of a start to the season. Anthony Davis is a beast. All right, so we are 30-22 at the trade deadline. We've not been great over the last couple of weeks, but we got off to a very nice start. We're currently the 4th seed in the West. Shout out to Golden State being this good as well. We're only a half a game out of first. Points per game wise, we are 3rd in the West. Or no, I was looking at Golden State, sorry. We are actually not great in points per game. Wow, we are 2nd to last in points per game in the Western Conference, which is kind of odd. The only team that's worse than us is the Houston Rockets. I'm not a bad offensive team either, but we are number 1 in defense. So we could try to sacrifice some of the defense for offense, but I'm like, do I move D'Lo? We're not getting much out of D'Lo right now anyway, and he's not playing up to his fullest potential. He's got to be better in the second half. Dalton Knecht, though, has been great out of the gate as a rookie for us. Austin Reeves has been fine. Like I said, though, nothing special. But Rui Hachimura's got 2 years left on his deal. I think we're going to look to potentially move anybody that is a free agent at the end of the year. So I think even though D'Lo, I think will be better in the second half, and I think teams will realize that, we should try to leverage him here at the deadline. I would like to not include any draft capital. I don't really want to move any first. All right, I want to see if I can maybe get a reunion here in LA. Could we try to acquire Kyle Kuzma, couple salary fillers for Jalen Hood-Schifino, Max Christie, and Gabe Vincent? I don't know if Washington's going to do this. They don't really like Max Christie or Jalen Hood-Schifino. They say no. I could throw in some seconds. I can give you 2 seconds. They say no. I'll give you a 3rd second. That's all I can really do. And they say no. Okay, not getting Kuzma. I'm going to make this trade with the Chicago Bulls, though. They're going to take a chance on Jalen Hood-Schifino. We're giving them Gabe Vincent to be salary filler. We're giving up 2 second-rounders in this deal as well. We're getting Javon Carter, who could help out our defense. He's actually been, I thought those were this year's numbers. No, he has not really played for Chicago. We're getting Jalen Smith, who hasn't been maybe amazing for them and is under control for the next 3 years. So they're going to save money in kind of year 3 of that deal with this trade. All right, to be honest with you, I can't find a trade that I like for D'Angelo Russell. So we're probably going to have to do a sign and trade with him in the offseason. So our only move is going to be acquiring Jalen Smith and Javon Carter. And Luka Doncic wins MVP. Alex Sarr is your Rookie of the Year. Tyus Jones, Sixth Man of the Year in Detroit. Wemby Depoy, Most Improved Jalen Johnson. Giannis, Clutch Player of the Year and Coach of the Year is Quinn Snyder. We don't get LeBron or AD on All-NBA First Team. We do get NBA or AD on All-NBA Second Team. He was phenomenal for us. 21 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists a night. The efficiency wasn't great. LeBron, though, in year number 3, All-NBA Third Team. Let's go. So we finished the season as a 9 seed in the Western Conference. We're in the first leg of the play-in tournament. And honestly, there's a realistic scenario where the Lakers go 41-41 in the 2025 season. We were great at home, abysmal on the road. Our offense didn't get much better. We finished 3rd worst in the Western Conference offensively. Defensively, we were 2nd best. That's pretty much what's keeping us alive here in the play-in tournament. We'll see if these guys can win me a game. Man, D'Angelo Russell was abysmal for us this year. I thought he was going to be better in the second half. Well, that just didn't happen. Let's see. Are we able to beat the Suns at home? Wow. Loser of this game is really going to have a disappointing 2025 season. Either LeBron's going to lose or KD in the first leg of the play-in, and we're down by 16. And we don't have our first round pick this year either. It's going to the Atlanta Hawks. That is originally from the AD trade. The Pelicans deferred it to 2025 and then traded it for DeJounte Murray. Down by 13 with 2 minutes to go. Oh, LeBron, just retire this year. Wow, we actually ended up only losing by 3. What a comeback towards the end. D'Lo, yeah, you got to go play in China, man. Go join Pat Bev in Israel. Nikola Jokic wins Western Conference Finals MVP and Julius Randle in the East. We have the Danilo Gallinari or Carmelo Anthony Bowl here, and the Knicks sweep the Nuggets, and Randle is your Finals MVP. And there goes LeBron. Do I want to override it? Yeah, we'll bring back LeBron for 1 more year, just trying to get him a ring. I don't really think it's going to change too much, but we are now going to have an incentive to try to win now. I don't really want to move any additional draft capital because obviously we do have our new head coach in JJ Redick as well. And we are going to lose out on the 13th overall pick in the draft, sadly. So yeah, JJ Redick, I need you to be better for us next year. All right, I want to see if I can do this trade with the Golden State Warriors. So we can take on some cap because LeBron James is going to be a free agent and we can obviously bring him back. I want to see if the Warriors are desperate enough to get off of Andrew Wiggins' contract. I'm going to get their first round pick unprotected next year. I would give you guys Lonnie Walker in return or Max Christie. I think I have to do one of the two. Actually, can I just do Max Christie? No, I have to do Lonnie Walker and Max Christie. Could I do Maxwell Lewis, actually? Okay, we could. Could we do this trade with them? They say no, they want Lonnie Walker, but you'll give me 2 first-round picks. All right, let's do this. I'm going to get 2 first-round picks in a year out of Andrew Wiggins for Lewis, Walker, and Max Christie. I should take advantage of that. And we do have the 34th overall pick in the draft. I'm going to get Rocco Zikarsky, the big man, out of the NBL. Cooper Flagg is a Detroit Piston. VJ Edgecombe is a Jazz. Ace Bailey's a Hornet. Drake Powell is a Raptor. And Ian Jackson's a Rocket. So let's sign Zikarsky here with the 34th overall pick. LeBron opts out of his player option. Javon Carter opts in, which is fine with me. Qualifying offers, we got none. And then let's look to bring back LeBron James. We're going to give him a 1-year deal. It's going to be the last year before he retires. About $50 million a year. D'Angelo Russell, I'd like to bring back as well on a 3-year deal, but I'm probably going to do a sign and trade with him. Also, Blake Hinson has some of the craziest shot making I've ever seen. The dude takes like complete contested shots that he did at Pitt, and they still kind of went in. I wonder if he's going to have a role in the NBA. I'm sure Lakers fans would love having Andrew Wiggins, but we got 2 first for taking on his contract. All right, I want to see if I can do this trade with the Orlando Magic. We're going to send D'Angelo Russell to Orlando in exchange for Cole Anthony, but I'm getting a swap best with Phoenix in 2020, I think 6, and we're going to get in between that in Orlando. And that pick usually can be pretty good, so they are going to decline that. They want a first for Gary Harris. I don't really want Gary Harris. I'll give you 2 seconds if we can get this deal done. 3 seconds for Gary Harris. All right, now I want Gary Harris. I can also look to sign Kevon Mooney as well on a minimum. That would actually be a very nice pickup for us. And I'm going to try to sign Luke Kennard as well on a 2-year deal. Can we get both of them? Boom, there we go. Player progression, LeBron regresses 1 overall. Can this team win a championship in his final year in the NBA? Let's find out. All right, I mean, we actually have a decent amount of depth on this team this season. Like, I don't think Bronny's going to crack the rotation, but I actually don't mind our top 10 right now with Kevon Mooney. I don't even think he's going to get minutes. We're going to go pretty much 15 to Wiggins. We'll go 18 to Jalen Smith. We're going to go like 18 to Jared Vanderbilt. We'll have Dalton Connect be the full-on 6-man, 35 to LeBron and AD. Rui can get 28 minutes as the 4. We can go 33 minutes to Austin Reeves. And we'll go 30 minutes to Cole Anthony. We'll see what he can do. Hopefully he's efficient. Under JJ Redick, pace and space, we are 3.5 stars. And we'll see if this team is any better. We were good at the deadline last year. We'll see if we're the same this year. I don't really want to, I don't want to trade any draft capital unless it's for a difference maker. We should actually, we had to take on these first-round picks to take on Wiggins' contract, which we could probably use one of them to offload in the offseason. $30 million a year. Reeves is probably going to opt out because I'm like, all right, if there's a big name free agent, we could look to sign because LeBron's leaving. But I'm just going to ink up Austin Reeves on a 3-year extension worth $60 million. And Rui's going to take a pay cut as well. 3 years, $36 million for Rui. All right, yeah, we probably should just sell here at the deadline. We are 21-29. So would like a LeBron James trade happen? This is his final year. He's retiring. I mean, we could try it. I mean, we could see if anybody wants him. I do own my draft pick this year, which is good. I own it here in 2026. We also own the Warriors first round pick as well from the Andrew Wiggins trade. The Warriors are 24-26. I mean, they're not a good team, but the West is just down this year. So obviously I can make a run, but I think that would just knock me out in round 1. So I might do something that I've never done before and trade LeBron. But, like, I think it's impossible because who is giving up $50 million of salary like somebody as important as Paul George or Aaron Gordon Porter Jr. or Bridges Anunoby for half a year of LeBron? So, actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to move him. But I don't think I'm going to be a buyer either at the deadline. We're going to just kind of finish up the season with another disappointing year. Dalton Connect. Really good year number 2, but unfortunately he's not going to be enough. There's Austin Reeves, who's been better this year. Cole Anthony's been fine. I'll probably pick up that team option. It's tradable. Rui Hachimura has not been great. Jalen Smith has not been great. I mean, yeah, this team is just average. We're an average Western Conference team. I'm okay losing more games in the second half to get a better draft pick. And Nikola Jokic wins another MVP award. Cooper Flagg is your Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Dalton Connect. Hey, there we go. In year number 2, Connect is winning major awards. Wemby, Depoy, Most Improved Devonta Banton, and Steph Curry is your Clutch Player of the Year, with Tibbs being your Coach of the Year. He is All-NBA first team with Jokic, Wemby, Luka, Giannis, and Embiid. Second team with Sabonis, LaMelo, Halliburton, Ja, and Tatum. Third team does have LeBron on it in his final season. Damn, it sucks. I don't think we're going to go very far. We did, luckily, though, make the play-in tournament for his sake. 37-45. Really, I'd rather have just gotten a better draft pick. Oh, Golden State fell apart in the second half of the year. Oh my God, 34-48. Okay, and we have their draft pick. All right, so here we go. Taking on the San Antonio Spurs. LeBron's last run at things. Can we stay alive? Honestly, I'm okay if we don't make it kind of far out of this, but we are going to, it looks like, lose to the Spurs. LeBron's got 23 in this one. Dalton Connect at 16. AD and Cole Anthony are just, I mean, Cole Anthony's been fine. AD is not having a good game whatsoever. Wemby's giving him nightmares. And we ended up losing 119-114. Season is on the line against the Utah Jazz, which I'm very shocked that they ended up beating the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's see if we can beat them at home in Los Angeles at the, is it Crypto.com still? Crypto.com Arena? I don't think they changed it. But let's see. Okay, we're blowing them out. There we go. So we are going to advance to the playoffs as the 8 seed. Cole Anthony drops 27. Dalton Connect 25. This is kind of the future of this team. Rui Hachimura drops 17 on good efficiency. LeBron had 14 assists. But we got to take on the Denver Nuggets, who have owned LeBron and the Lakers in the playoffs in recent memory. Let's see how things look. Game number 1 against Denver. The LA Lakers ended up losing by 27 points. Oh my God, we choked in that fourth quarter. That is terrible. AD 3 for 11. Cole for 4 for 18. That is disgusting. But we do win game 2 by 24 points. AD with 32 and 10. All right, Austin Reeves shot 4 for 12. Can just like nobody have a horrendous shooting night? I feel like it's once a night. But hey, we win game 3 by 7. Let's go. I mean, Jalen Smith had the worst shooting night, but I'm fine with that if that's going to be it. I mean, Dalton Connect shot 40%. It's fine. I'll take this. AD had a 20-20 game. He's owning Jokic right now. Game 4 goes to Denver by 2. Damn, that was a chance for us to go up 3 games to 2. AD had 19, 21, and 4. Game number 5 goes to the LA Lakers by 2 points, so we won a close one here. Are we about to pull off an 8-seeded upset? We're going to a game 7. We lost by 6 in game 6. Damn it. So here we go. Game number 7 in Denver. We get off to a nice start in the first quarter. We pretty much throw it away in the second, down by 5 right now. We're playing catch up, but we're all tied up at 69-69 with 4:20 remaining. You can't make that up. Here we go. We take a lead by 15 with 8 to go. Oh my God, we're going to win. We're going to win game 7, and we pull off the 8-seeded upset. AD with 27 and 7. And honestly, played very well against Jokic defensively. All right, has a window opened up for us. We're taking on the Sacramento Kings here in round number 2. It's a good team. They've added Brook Lopez. They win game number 1, by 29. Not great. I kind of forgot Andrew Wiggins was on our team, but yeah, he's been fine in the playoffs. We do go down 2-0. We lost this one by 6. Reeves at 27. He's been fine in the playoffs. AD, man, that's a shame. He had 5 blocks in this one, shot 50% from the field. Game number 3, all right, it's over, man. We're down 121-111. That's a shame. All right, we beat the 8-seeded Nuggets for nothing. At least we don't get swept. It looks like it's going to be a gentleman's sweep as Rui Hachimura shot 2 for 10. Cole Anthony played great here. Dalton Connect played great here. And then game number 5. Hey, we stay alive. Are we going to come back down 3-0? That would be very storybook, excuse me, in LeBron's career to end it. Oh my God. All right. Game 7. Here we go. I thought we were done. But we come back down 3-0 to force a game 7. We're up by 12 right now in game 7. Are we really about to come back down 3-0? Oh my God. The Kings have blown. Okay. Oh my God. Horrible collapse here. We get outscored by 10 in the third and currently 7 in the fourth. And we are all tied up. Oh no, we're down by 1. Oh my God, this is a choke job by us in game 7. All right, luckily we do have LeBron out there. Let's not overthink this. Get it to AD inside. He's got Brook Lopez on him. Get inside AD. There we go. Money. He's got 18 and 10. Reeves trying to hold down Malik Monk. Jalen Smith. What is that defense? I'm actually gonna call timeout here. All right, we're gonna operate with LeBron at the 4. We're gonna get Cole Anthony in. We're gonna keep Dalton Connect in. Cole Anthony's got 23, 8 and 7, and Cole and AD are gonna work the pick and roll. This should work. Oh, there we go. Inside, AD's got the upper hand on Sabonis, and he misses the layup. Oh my God, I hate that so much in 2K when that happens. All right, DeRozan driving. We're here with LeBron. I don't think he hits that. All right, luckily he misses that. Kick it up to Connect. I mean, we don't need to play super fast. Dalton Connect, LeBron pick and pop. Okay, we get by Keegan Murray, get to the rim. Yes, all right. I was like, I have to get a foul with LeBron bulldozing his way to the rim. That's DeRozan's 4th. LeBron only has 10 points in this game in what could be his final playoff game. First free throw is good. We are all tied up, 108 apiece. We are 1 game away from going to the Western Conference Finals as an 8 seed. LeBron goes 2 for 2. 80 with the ball. Oh, man, they're going to call a foul on Cole there. And Fox actually missed the second. That is huge for us. All right, Cole, I see you. Kick it up to Reeves. Oh, I kind of want to take that. Wow, DeRozan didn't even bite, and I throw that away. Herter for 3. Oh, my God. All right, down by 3. Dalton Connect misses the jumper. No, this isn't good. This isn't good. All right, can LeBron stay on DeRozan? Why does LeBron have to guard Kevin Herter? Fox pulls up. No good. All right, that is a huge miss. We kind of have to score quickly. Kick that up to 8. Oh, my God. Is that backcourt? Oh, my God. If that was a backcourt. Okay, AD's got Fox on him. Please. Please, AD. Do not mess this up. All right, if he misses that, I'm going to... AD! You have De'Aaron Fox on you! Oh, my God. I'm actually losing my mind. How do you miss that? How do you freaking miss that? I swear to God, I may cut AD after this game, and that is going to be it for us. We actually did get lucky with a lot of these Fox free throws. He did not hit them at all. I feel like our floor spacing has not been good. Reeves to the rim. Oh, just takes the worst layup of all time. What the hell was that? And the LA Lakers blow. It was like an 18-point lead there in the second half. Unreal, unreal. And the Mavericks are going to beat the Kings in the Western Conference Finals, and they're going up against the Pacers, and the Mavericks win in 6. With Luka Doncic being your finals MVP. All right, I couldn't get LeBron a ring. He ends up retiring after 23 years in the NBA. LeBron, Chris Paul, and James Harden all head to the Hall of Fame. Bunch of jersey retirements. LeBron got his jersey retired by 3 different teams. Chris Paul by 2 different teams. Harden by 1, and obviously Draymond just by 1. And draft lottery time, our pick is going to be at number 15. It could have been a little bit higher if we lost in the playing tournament, but I'm fine with that. At least we had one more run at things. Gonna pick up Will Hardy as an assistant head coach to JJ Redick. That's a huge pickup. Number 1 overall pick, Darren Peterson goes number 1 to the Memphis Grizzlies over Cam Boozer, over AJ DeBence. I know he's a top prospect, but Cam Boozer goes to the Nets. Aiden Sheridan to the Rockets, but the Rockets do have back-to-back picks, so they end up with DeBence anyway. So I'm not going to take Bryce James. I'm going to take Koa Pete here at 15. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. We had the 9th overall pick. I think this one is from Golden State. Okay, I completely missed that in the lottery. That would have been nice if that got lucky, because we could have had some type of franchise-changing talent. I'll probably take Bryce James at 15 just to have the James. I mean, we could take Kai and Anthony Melo's son, which would be kind of cool. Do I take Cam over Bryce? I mean, we could try to trade up for Bryce. So I'm going to take Kion Anthony out of Lehigh. Well, I guess it says Syracuse here. Yeah, LeBron is no longer on the team. I don't need to draft his sons anymore. I may honestly trade Bronny this offseason if it comes down to it. So Cole Anthony, we're going to pick up that team option. Connect, yes. Rocco Sikorsky, yes, who was, what, our second round pick. Wiggins opts in. It's got 1 year left, so it's potentially tradable. But I think next year we're going to have a ton of cap space because we will have only like AD. Well, I guess AD, Reeves, Hachimura, possibly Vanderbilt. I mean, we'll have a decent amount of guys on the books, but we're going to get off of Anthony's contract, Smith, and Wiggins. So we could wait till then. I don't really think there's a franchise changer in this offseason outside of Banchero or Chet, but they're restricted, and KD, but KD is also 37 years old. So this may just kind of be a wash here. I'm going to sign Trey Lyles to a 2-year deal, and I'm going to sign, or bring back, Gary Harris. We're going to let Kevon Mooney and Javon Carter walk. Austin Reeves is down 1 overall to an 81, but everything else is kind of like what you'd expect. All right, so this is what the team is going to look like going into the first year without LeBron. It's going to be Cole, Reeves, Connect, Vandy, AD, and then you have Hashimura, Wiggins, Jalen Smith, Kobe Pete, and Trey Lyles off the bench. We could be a seller at the deadline, like guys like Cole Anthony could get traded, Jalen Smith could get traded. I'm going to send Kyan Anthony to the G League team. And is this Bronny's last year on his contract, or does he have one more after this? He does have one more after this, so I don't know if he's going to be much for us. I don't think he's going to crack the rotation this year. We'll see. He could in the second half of the year if I do be a seller at the deadline. All right, so at the trade deadline, we are 24-27. I mean, this team is not winning a championship this year. We have a negative point differential. We're negative 1.5. Wow. Oh my God, the Phoenix Suns are bad. Don't I have their first round pick this year? I think I do. They're 15-35. And that's like the Elijah Arenas draft class. Yeah, oh my God. All right, so we are in line to get a top pick in the draft. I do believe we have our first round pick as well, which is kind of around 13. I think I'm going to be a seller. I don't think I'm going to look to re-sign. I mean, Vanderbilt, I hope he opts in, but I could look to trade him. Cole, I'm going to look to trade. Smith, I'm going to look to trade. Wiggins, I probably just going to buy out at this point. All right, I'm going to send Cole Anthony to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Malcolm Brogdon and a future first-round pick. Brogdon does have $13 million on his contract next year, but I should be able to move that in the offseason. I actually won't have to worry about that because I'm going to send Jared Vanderbilt and Malcolm Brogdon to Denver in exchange for Precious Achiuwa, who's making $4.5 million, but I'm getting Christian Brown, who does have $41 million guaranteed. He's a good player, though, and like I said, if I need to dump his salary, it'll be a little bit easier and more appealing than Malcolm Brogdon's because of the age difference and the positional versatility. And I'm going to send Jalen Smith to the Memphis Grizzlies in exchange for their lottery first round pick in 2027, or at least not this upcoming draft, so that's really the 2028 draft, and Alec Burks. So we're going to get a first lottery protected, though, for Jalen Smith. All right, so I'm going to release Andrew Wiggins. I'm just going to buy him out, and he can go to sign with any contending team. I'm going to call up Kyan Anthony from the G League. All right, yeah, we're not going to be good, but this is what the lineup's going to look like over the rest of the season. It's going to be Reeves, Connect, Christian Brown, Kobe Pete, and AD. With Hashimura, Bronny James, Kyan Anthony, and Rocco Zikarsky off the bench. Under JJ Redick, this is 4-star pace and space, which is actually pretty good. And I think this is going to be a lot more exciting, is the post-LeBron era in JJ Redick's career and how is he going to develop these younger guys. We could work on an AD extension. Yeah, I'll bring him back for 2 years because I do think JJ Redick is going to be a really good coach. I think in those dog days for the Lakers and prioritizing the development of the guys that should be developed on this team, and I'm intrigued to see how it's going to be in the post-LeBron era for them. All right, Victor Wembanyama ends up winning MVP this season. Cameron Boozer is your Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year is Rob Dillingham. Wemby Depoy. Most Improved goes to Carter Bryant, so at least the Suns do have a bright spot over there. Donovan Mitchell, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year is Jason Kidd, and Sam Presti, Executive of the Year. So, yeah, maybe not this season we would have wanted, but like I said, it's kind of going to be a retool year. It's going to be a bridge year, kind of like what maybe the Sixers just had, as we're going to have, hopefully, max cap space in this upcoming offseason. We did finish the season as the 9th seed in the Western Conference with a 38-44 record. Damn, the West is not good right now. And I'm sick and tired of doing these Western Conference rebuilds, man. Can the Eastern Conference teams make some moves, be exciting? Because I got to go through the Thunder. So Kyan Anthony was fine. I mean, he's 6'7". He could have some versatility for us. Bronny also averaged a decent amount of assists off the bench. Rocco Zikarsky probably will be gone after this. And yeah, I think like, is Dalton Connect going to get paid? No, he's got one more year, which is good. Oh my God, Dalton Connect, breakout season though. Absolute stud for us offensively. Playing game against the Golden State Warriors, are we able to beat them at home? We do end up scoring or outscoring them by 11 in the first half, or 12 in the first half, and it looks like we are going to advance in the playing tournament. We beat them 142-121. AD with 34 and 14, Connect with 26. Oh my God, the Warriors brought back Kevin Durant. That is kind of sick. So we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies here in the second leg of the playing tournament. This is the Jalen Smith revenge game here, and we're going to see if we're able to beat them and advance to the playoffs, but they are blowing us out, and they are going to win by 18 points. AD with 28, Connect with 21, not enough, as we are going to go home early. And here in the NBA Finals, you have the Oklahoma City Thunder, surprise, surprise, and the Cooper Flag-led Detroit Pistons, and the Thunder win in 7, with Shea being your Finals MVP. So we do have projected the number 1 overall pick. Oh, look at that. Golden State's pick at number 9 and our pick at 12. We got to get some luck here. Boom, we get the number 1 pick, and that was our pick from 12. So we have 1. Wow, the number 1 pick from Phoenix drops the 5. We have 1, 5, and 10. Okay, we can work with that. So who do the mock drafts have as like the 1.1? Marcus Johnson, point guard out of Ohio State. Okay, over Tyron Stokes, over Elijah Arenas. 2K has Tyron Stokes out of USC and then Elijah Arenas. So every outlet has a different guy. Great. So I'm going to make a trade with Golden State. I'm going to start off draft night moving Precious Achiuwa for 2 future seconds just to clear up the cap. So with the number 1 overall pick, who do we want to take? I mean, Tyron Stokes does look like the 1.1. We do have Koa Pete as well. Getting Elijah Arenas would be nice. I mean, we do have the 5th overall pick. So there's a good chance I can get like Taj Ariza, Elijah Williams, Marcus Johnson, one of those guys there. So I'm going to take Tyron Stokes, power forward, Southern California kid. We have the LA connection there. He's going to be the power forward next to Anthony Davis. Caleb Gaskins goes number 2. I mean, could we make a trade with Chicago to go up and get Elijah Arenas? I mean, that's where Precious Achiuwa could have came in handy. I would probably flip Kiyan Anthony and 5 to move up 2 spots to get number 3. They agree to that. Okay, because I think Kiyan's a developmental project more so than like Arenas or Stokes. So I'm going to get Arenas there at number 3 and I get to keep 10 as well. And I'm going to get Caleb Holt out of Duke here with the 10th overall pick. So Taj Ariza went 4 to Portland. I'm not sure if Trevor Ariza played there. He played on so many different teams. So we're going to sign all 3 of these guys. Team player options. I'm going to pick up the option on Trey Lyles because I could easily move that contract. KD's a free agent. Drew Holiday's a free agent. We'll give Rocco Zikarsky the qualifying offer. So Wemby's a free agent. That'd be sick. Trae Young is a free agent. Okay. I'm intrigued. How do I not have cap space is the big question. I guess I would have to move on. I have a lot of middling salary, so I'd have to move on from like Hashimura and Christian Brown and Austin Reeves. Just kind of asking for a lot. And OKC is trying to shed some cap, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Trae Young. Could I get Jalen Williams, J-Dub to be the number 2 to 80 or be the number 1? Trey Lyles, Hashimura, a 2nd, and Christian Brown for J-Dub. They say no. I'll throw in the Grizzlies lottery protected 1st. They say no. Okay. What about if I included Bronny James in this deal plus that Grizzlies 1st round pick next year? Would they do this? They say no. And I will give you a Dallas pick as well because I think getting J-Dub would be huge. And they do agree to that. So we have some depth on this team. I think Elijah Arenas will be our starting point guard. But we also have a nice mid-level exception to use. We could use it on Devin Carter. Man, I would actually love Devin Carter on this team, but I kind of need a true 1. The only 1 out there is Miles McBride, but I don't really think Miles McBride's like a true 1. So I'm going to see if I can get Devin Carter. I mean, it's just a 1-year deal, it looks like. I mean, that would be a nice pickup for us. Boom, there we go. And I'm going to look to bring in Goga Badate on a 2-year deal as well. So AD regresses, but it still says he's a 95. This team is interesting because I do think we could be a couple years away because we have such a crop of young talent that may not be ready right now. Yeah, 2K wants me to start Malachi Flynn at the 1. Do I want to start Devin Carter at the 1? I could if we don't think Elijah Arenas is ready, so we'll do that. Or I could just default to Austin Reeves at the 1 as well. So it might be Reeves, Connect, Williams, Stokes, AD. So it's going to be Reeves, Connect, Williams, Stokes, AD with Carter, Arenas, Pete, Holt, and Badate off the bench. Under JJ Redick, pace and space. That is 4 stars. Hopefully we can make the playoffs this year. All right, so we're here at the deadline with a 29-21 record. We're actually the 3 seed in the Western Conference and have the 2nd best point differential right now. We're 7th in offense. We're 1 in defense, top of the defensive charts here in the Western Conference. Scoring-wise, J-Dub has been our top scorer, doing it super efficiently. Then we got Dalton Connect at number 2. 88 number 3, and then rookie Tyron Stokes at number 4. Yeah, this team still needs a true point guard, and that may be where the offseason comes into handy, but yeah, Devin Carter's a beast. I hope I can re-sign him and I get bird rights on him. But I'm just gonna get out of the way now. Let's bring back Dalton Connect on a 4-year extension worth around $72 million. MVP here goes to Luka Doncic. Tyron Stokes gets rookie of the year. There we go. I mean, we could leverage him in a trade. He would have insane value throughout the league, but I don't know if we should do that or we should just try to keep developing these guys because I don't know if AD and J-Dub can carry this team to a championship this year. We did finish the season, though, as the 2 seed, which is nice. So we're taking on the Spurs in round number 1. They still have Victor Wembanyama, so a very good team to go up against. And I think for the playoffs, I'm not going to play Caleb Holt, who was pretty good for us. Do I play him? I feel like I should. I mean, maybe I don't play Goga, but then who's playing the backup 5 spot? I kind of have to play him. Oh, you know what? Koa Pete could be the backup 5. All right, here we go. Round number 1 against the San Antonio Spurs. Are we able to beat them? We are down 3-0. Great job, guys. Great job. What a season. What a season. You guys get the 2 seed, and then you just lie right down, and you get swept by the Spurs. Game 1, you lose by 1 point. Game 2, you lose by 10. Game 3, you lose by 25. And Game 4, you lose by 5. You scored 87 points. Great job. Hell of a season. Great job, guys. Come on. I think I would have to fire JJ Redick after that. I'm not going to. It's a rematch of the 24 finals. Celtics win it here at 6 because I do believe we can win it all next year, but yeah, we just couldn't win a playoff game, a single playoff game against a Spurs team that has Wemby, but really wasn't all that good outside of him. And we're going to bring back JJ Redick on an extension. I mean, I could do this trade, but I don't think I want to. Somehow, Karl-Anthony Towns isn't making a single dollar next year. So we didn't have a first-round pick. The number 1 overall pick was Albert Harden going to the Miami Heat, 82 overall center at 18 years old. Let's pick up the team option on Koa Pete. Qualifying offers, Devin Carter. Yes, I get a qualifying offer on him. That is massive to be able to keep him. Maybe I should have waited a year. Zion's a free agent. Okay, well, actually, that's really it. It's not a stud free agency class outside of him. Oh, this is perfect. I kind of need like $15 million for matching salary, so we can go out and get it right here. And could that be Lu Dort? That would be such a big pickup for us. I actually would want to keep Lu Dort. Can I sign Lu Dort and Devin Carter, please? Please, thank you. That is so big for us. And we're going to make this blockbuster trade with the Portland Trailblazers. Austin Reeves, final year of his deal. Lu Dort, who I just picked up. Elijah Arenas, who has definitely insane potential and a future first. But I'm getting Scoot Henderson in the last year of his rookie deal. Or no, he just got an extension, but it's on the trade block for some reason. I'm getting Taj Ariza, who they didn't play at all last year, former 4th overall pick. That could be a championship winning move. We now have Scoot Henderson as our lead point guard. That is massive. And also, when you give up a lot of assets to go out and get like a guy like Scoot Henderson, you pretty much lose a lot of your depth. I mean, like losing Reeves and Lu Dort hurts, but honestly, we still have the depth on this team. All right, so this is going to be the rotation. Henderson, Connect, Williams, Stokes, AD, with Carter, Pete, Holt, Ariza, and Badatse all off the bench. System proficiency, 4.5-star pace and space. Can we win a title this year? All right, we're knocking on the doorsteps of winning 70 games, and as I say that, we ended up losing 3 in a row. Come on, we ended up losing to Atlanta by 1, Milwaukee by 3. Okay, then we had 5 losses to end the year, whatever. Wemby ends up winning MVP. Dame Star, or 6th man of the year. Rookie of the year was the Heat guy that went number 1. And we go 67-15. JJ Redick, coach of the year. There we go. All right. We should be able to make a run, hopefully, in the playoffs. We'll see. Taj Ariza on all-rookie first team. This dude was lights out shooting the ball. And we're going to be getting a rematch against San Antonio, the team that beat us last year. I feel like they have a better team now. J-Dub, 18.5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Scoot Henderson, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. There's Delta Connect, Stokes, AD, Pete, Caleb Holt. It's a good team, man. It's a good team. We should be able to beat the Spurs in round number 1. We are down 2-1. Great. 3-2. We end up winning in 6. Scared me there. Scared me there for sure. AD 22-10. It would be cool to get AD one more ring before he retires. Round number 2 against the Houston Rockets, who have Kobe Buffkin and Alex Caruso in the backcourt. Devonta, Eason, Şengün. They do have Jalen Green coming off the bench and Jabari Smith Jr. coming off the bench. It's a deep, young team over there, but we sweep them to take on the Pelicans in the conference finals. J-Dub and Scoot Henderson both average 20 a night. Here we are taking on the Pelicans. They have DeJounte Murray still, Trey Johnson, Markkanen, Zion, Bam. All right, not Bam Adebayo. Or they have Herb Jones, Caden Boozer, Zay Stewart, Igor Demon. That's a good team over in New Orleans, but we sweep them. We are now 12-2 going to the NBA Finals. J-Dub balled out in the Western Conference Finals. We're going up against the Detroit Pistons and Cooper Flag, Cade, Ivy, Holland, Flag, John Collins. That's a fun team. Their bench isn't great, though. We do win game 1. This is a rematch of, I'm going to get the year wrong, 2004? The 2004 NBA Finals? Yes, it was, where the Pistons beat the Lakers in 5. Game number 2 here goes to the LA Lakers. We win by 16. Game number 3 goes to the Pistons. They stay alive. They blow us out in Detroit. Game number 4 goes to the Lakers by 3. And are we going to blow a 3-1 lead? No, we are not. We win the finals in 5 games. And AD gets a ring without LeBron. Maybe is the number 1. He gets finals MVP. Honestly, I don't know if he deserved it. Those efficiency numbers aren't great. In the finals, though, like maybe it could have gone to J-Dub. Maybe it could have gone to even Delta Connect. Maybe Scoot Henderson. I guess it's for AD's defense. And I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you drop a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments which team you want to see me rebuild next. I'm also going to be incorporating NCAA rebuilds on the channel as well. So be on the lookout for those. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.